Hello, I'm U.S. Senator Blanche Lincoln of the great state of Arkansas, and welcome to YouTube. Just to tell you a little bit about who I am, I'm not your most typical of senators. I'm the youngest woman in the history of our country to serve in the United States Senate. I grew up in a small community where being a good neighbor was important because in order to have good neighbors, you had to be a good neighbor. You had to work with your neighbors and oftentimes had to help out, whether it was taking care of children or borrowing a cup of sugar or whatever. But being a good neighbor was important. And last week, the Senate passed the Serve America Act, the most significant expansion of our national service programs in over 16 years. The legislation will have a positive impact on our communities by increasing civic participation and helping our local economies get back on track. As I said, growing up, my parents always stressed the importance of giving back to our community. I spent summer times often at the local pool teaching kids how to swim. I volunteered alongside my mother during floods. I grew up along the Mississippi River, and we worked with the American Red Cross in handing out vouchers, going into people's homes and seeing their devastation, trying to work with them to assist in finding the kind of help that they needed to put their lives back together. You know, these experiences have stayed with me my entire life. They've influenced my work in the Senate and certainly my role as a parent. With my 12-year-old twin boys, I've volunteered times unloading trucks at the local food bank and taken the boys with me so they can better understand what it means to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. I've heard stories from several Arkansans how volunteerism has literally changed their lives. Kim Burnett, a single mother of two, was working as a janitor in Monticello, Arkansas when she became an AmeriCorps member. She's now a teacher working towards her master's degree. If not for AmeriCorps, she says, she wouldn't have had the money to attend college and never would have realized her dream of being a teacher. We all know the challenges that face our nation. Volunteerism is a critical component of tackling these challenges, making our nation stronger and helping us appreciate all that we have. I'm sure many of you have seen firsthand how volunteerism can benefit your local communities. Perhaps you've even had an experience you'd like to share about how volunteerism has impacted your life. I hope you'll go to the Senate Hub at youtube.com/Senate Hub and let me know about some of your experiences. Why or why not do you think volunteerism plays an important role in getting our country back on track? What are your ideas on other ways to strengthen your own communities through service? I look forward to beginning this discussion with you, and I'll be back next week to respond to some of your thoughts.